What's the buzz? This is Zeta Beetle, and welcome back to Setting the Stage. In this episode, I am going to start off Season 5 with a relatively big... Yep, we are now in the 5th season, and already I am thinking big. So, what I have in this chest is a lot of supplies for a lot of builds for the near future. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be making currently the server's biggest prison. Yup, this is going to be a good deal larger than the storm unit. At least when it comes to horizontal distance. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to mark out an area of 37 by 37, and I'm going to go up by about 7 blocks. And I think around here, maybe, I'll go on ahead and give it a whirl. So, what I need to do is I need to figure out where the 37 is on that mountain, because the original designer of this, BigBadBam, whose channel and tutorial I'll be leaving in the description, recommends. So, with all that out of the way, I need to find an area that is at the very least 79 blocks tall on that teal. And I'll take it from there. So, now I just need to figure that part out. Okay, right around here then. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, and 37 blocks. Now, I'm going to move forward also by 37. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37. Now, here is going to be the fast way of telling whether or not I'm right. I'm going to put in exactly 36, seeing as how I've already got that part of the prison put in. And I'm going to head on over there and just mark out that 36 block long path all the way to the other side. And in that instance, I will know that I have indeed done everything right. Now, at the tail end of this, I truly expect to fall off just like that. But that should be it. Should being the key word. I just need to put in 35 this time to see if that truly connects. So, now that I've got that done, I can head on up here to check exactly that. Once again, I do expect to fall off the edge, but that's alright, because that's just part of the occupational hazard that I run into when building this thing. And since this is already dangerous enough, I'm not going to switch into normal difficulty until after I get this part done. So, sorry for those of you who think peaceful mode Minecraft is boring, but my decision is final, and there we go. So I will skip forward to the point where I set it into normal difficulty, and I will catch back up with you here in a little bit. Okay. Alrighty, so I have taken about 6 minutes in order to come this far. Now it's time to work on the stilts of the prison, which is probably going to take a majority of the stone bricks that I have left. But that's fine. That just means that in this particular world, I have misjudged how many materials I would actually need. So, oh wait, I forgot. I'm going to go back and get that mode switched. Okay, and now I am in normal mode. So now every time that I fall, it's going to have an impact, and every time an enemy comes after me, well, there wouldn't have been any enemies in peaceful difficulty. But what I'm trying to say is, everything is now going to have an impact, instead of just being something that I can just shrug off. So I'm gonna have to be a little bit more careful, although I do have some food that I can munch on in order to lessen the impact. Just the way survival was meant to be played. Now, I say that knowing full well that the reason why I switch it into peaceful difficulty to begin with is to prepare for projects such as this without the cause for alarm that normal difficulty would provide, like, say, being killed by a creeper, or being harassed by being harassed by phantoms, you know, all that type of stuff. And it's the reason why I don't want that happening in preparation phase is because it makes preparation phase take a lot longer in comparison to what it would be the way I run it right now. The only thing about it is it's a double-edged sword in the fact that whenever I go to record, if I forget to put it into normal difficulty, or at least easy, then it would make the videos a little bit more boring than if I were to say then if I were to say get the I can't even talk right now. So I bet many of you are wondering why I am wielding a netherite sword this early on. Well, I think that Phantom Strike should have told you everything you needed to know. So I'm gonna go ahead and go in, and I'm going to rest up, and in the morning I will continue where I left off. So sleeping through this night, brilliant. Now I can go on and focus on getting that prison fixed up. And if you guys are wondering why I would put a prison so close to the place where I'm supposed to be living in Sunnystone, then honestly speaking, the thing about it is this isn't going to be your standard hideous-looking prison that that you might be used to. Instead, it's going to be a more gothic-style prison that that it looks more presentable than if I were to do it by myself without a tutorial. So this zombie is was briefly fixated on the wandering traveler, but then decided to come back to me where his attention was concerned. So I just decided to say no to that and come down a little bit off from his head and smack him in the head with my netherite sword. So there we go. So 1, 2, 3. We basically just set this up. Now, I'm about to do something that might confuse some of you when it comes to this prison, and you might be wondering why exactly I would do it. But hang on to your hats and whatever you're wearing, because when I explain it to you, it should all click into place. So, one thing that that actually amused me about the tutorial was that the person that made it, BigBadBam, said that he wasn't sure how he managed to get the perfect spacing between all of these pillars. But sometimes you just have those strokes of unintentional genius that you're just like, whoa, that's done perfectly. How did I manage that? Like, sometimes you can unintentionally be a genius. It's just how things click into place sometimes. Other times, you can just think something's going to be easy to do, and then when it comes time to execute, you ultimately fail miserably at it, and you're just like, oh, I should have done that better. How could I not have thought of that? You know, it can go either way. It's just unintentional genius is not the only thing that that can happen. So this is 2, 3, and this will go here. 1, 2, 3, and this will go here. So here's the thing. I'm not trying to plagiarize BigBadBam. I'm trying to tell him, hey, I thought that your prison build looked really nice and would fit perfectly in this world, And I am giving credit to you. Like, I will put your channel and tutorial in the description. So, if it comes down to a permission thing, then I would willingly take this off and not to put it back on. But if you're okay with me building this in video, then I'll continue, and who knows? I might actually teach people how to build this exact prison in survival mode. Methinks I miscalculated somewhere. Where did I miscalculate? Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then 1, 2. Okay, it would. Okay, hold on a minute. Okay, so is there anything else past that? No. So that would mean this goes here, like this. Oh. Okay, see what I mean there when I said that unintentional genius it wasn't the only thing that you could do? Like, I thought I had that perfectly calculated. Instead, I had miscalculated and made it look stupid by only one block. So, yeah, don't get overconfident, but don't sell yourself short either. There's got to be a balance somewhere. Although I never really know where to draw that balance, but hey, you know what? Sometimes it's kind of a weird situation. Like, I never know when my stroke of genius will come out, and I consistently underestimate myself. You can ask my friends, they'll tell you. So I'm gonna go on ahead and smack that down like that. Heck, you can even ask my mom. She'll tell you. Anyway, back down here. And then, okay, this needs to be picked back up because, even though, I am fairly certain that I have, underestimated, what the material, specs will be for this world, I know that it'll at least be close. So, we'll see. We'll see what happens. You know? Like, at the time, at this moment in time, I'm not going to stress too much about it, because I'm just going to continue to work on as much of the prison as I possibly can. And when I get to the point where I can no longer do anything, I will check how long it took, and I will sign off and gather some more materials for the next episode. So this is the brick here. So 1, 2, 3. And this is going to be one of the tallest pillars of the entire prison. And it'll be one of the safest ones that I have yet to place too. Okay. So, this whole river is 3 wide, so that'll give me a clue as to where to put the next pillar. Because it's pretty well on the other side of the river itself, on the far side bank. And I know that kind of sounds like a song reference, and who knows, maybe it was, and you may never know. So 1, 2, 3, and it goes in the water like this. So I'm going to be straight with you guys. This is going to be the tallest version of this prison that you'll be seeing, because in the other world there isn't a huge gaping pit that deep into the ground. It's actually much smaller, and it doesn't even there's not even really a pit to begin with. It's just a hill where the prison just juts out from. And like I said before, BigBadBam has recommended that you put it into a hillside, or else it could look really weird and stupid. So while I'm gonna go ahead and get this all settled, because it's going to really annoy the tar out of me if I don't. So here we go. Now, I'm not going to do the cobblestone between this and the next pillar, because I kind of need it to stretch from the bottom, like so. And I think maybe this might be the last one that's at this level. So hopefully I actually get to the point where I'm using less stone brick, because I really want to get this top part filled in, and that right there needs to be topped off too. So here we go. Okay, so that's right there. I can go on ahead and smack that like that. Now, head on up here like so. And, wait, did I do that right? I sure did not. Because that's 1, this is 2. Okay. So that's 1, 2, 3. The pillar should have been right here. I went way too far forward. So, yeah. I can just do this number like this. Okay, so I was hearing a cow and got a little bit jumpy, I guess. Okay, so cooked beef, I'm gonna set in my inventory. Alright. Now, let's go on down here like so. And, okay, so 1, 2, 3, and right here. Right here between these 2 pillars, and that should be the last of it. So, I'm gonna set this here. I'm going to pop this like this, and I'm going to pop this like this. So that is once again 1, 2, 3. There we go. That is perfectly calculated. Now, this zombie here is going to be a right pest until I get rid of him, so... Hiya! Okay, so... Not quite the heroic way to go, but okay. Not quite the heroic slashing that I envisioned, but... Itoryodan! Okay. Ow. Oh, come on. You gotta be kidding me. Alright. You know what? I'm going white pumpkin on this brute. Oh, wow. That was quick. So, if you guys didn't know, I did just make a reference to Minecraft Story Mode, Season 2. So, if you haven't seen it, I highly urge you to do so, because I've never really played it, but I've watched some YouTubers do so, and it looked fun. Like, I strongly urge you to check it out, if not by playing it, but then by watching the YouTubers do so themselves. Like, I seriously do recommend it that much. It looks really cool. So, take this out. Okay. Bye-bye. Go away. Jeez. Take a hint already. Alright, so. The next phase is blocked by a creeper. So I'm going to get rid of him right quick. There we go. Alright. So, now that I've got that done, I can move on to the staircase. And this is going to be a highly calculated part of the episode. If you want to make this yourself, and BigBadBam's creative mode isn't cutting it, then pay attention to this next step, because this is going to be one of the most important parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 blocks in. That is where you're going to mark out a 3-wide passageway, and that is where your stairs are going to go. So, ow, stupid skeleton. And I don't have any arrows, so I can't just go down there. Fortunately, though, I do have a shield that can reflect an arrow, and just basically make life miserable for the skeletons. Okay. Okay. Alright. Okay. There we go. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna... Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna have to sleep. Okay. So... one thing about what I'm about to do is I'm going to try and get the... I'm going to try and get the part of the prison ready. You know, I'm just trying to get the staircase at this point. So I'm gonna go ahead and okay. Yeah, keep shooting that creeper. Maybe I'll get a music disc out of him. Alright, ow. Okay. Okay. Okay, come on. Ah. Oh, you're so stupid. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and just chop these skeletons to pieces. Thank you for dropping my ultimate weapon against you. That would have been really dangerous to be hit by, even if I wasn't undead. Because that thing, I believe it has a +8 bonus. Okay, yeah. +8 attack bonus. So, the thing about it is, if that skeleton had whacked me with it, you saw how the mobs were catching on fire with it, and you saw that that it was killing the zombies and skeletons in one hit. It would do something very similar to me if I got hit by it. So I needed to tread lightly with that battle, and I think I did fairly well, actually. So right here is where the staircase is supposed to be when it comes to this prison. So I believe that it starts out with 2 rows of 3, then it starts widening out a little bit more as it goes down. And that's going to be a key point to look into whenever whenever getting into the later part of it. So actually, you know what? I'm going to count from here. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So right around here. Actually, I think it was right on 11 blocks. So I'm going to go ahead and pop this in like this. And I'm going to break these stone bricks like so. And then I'm going to break this stone brick like this. And just kind of move this down like so. So I will address the I will address the the surrounding area of the stairs later on. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so it's not right on the 11th block. Okay. I think it should be, though. I think that I messed up where that's concerned. Because, I will look into it off camera and see if I made a mistake or if I am making a mistake by moving it like this. But for right now, I'm going to say that it is exactly 11 blocks in, and I will be moving it ever so slightly. You know what? Until I know for a fact that it is 11 blocks in, I'm not going to go any further with the staircase. Because if I make the whole staircase, and then it's discovered, oh no, it's supposed to be 12 blocks in instead, then I'm gonna have to remove the whole staircase and adjust it accordingly. I don't want to do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill this part in as much as I can, and if I have enough time after I get through, then I don't know what I'm going to do, honestly. Like, I would say that I would prepare, I would go off camera and get some more materials, but that would take all day. So I'm just going to check and see exactly how much time this takes to fill in as much as I can, and I will make a start on what I'm calling layer number 2 after the fact. So the one that I'm working on right now is layer number 1. And this is basically the basement floor of the prison. Like, it's kind of the floor is just basically going to be just there, basically. And if I don't finish this up with the materials that I have on hand, I do have a mine right there that I can just as easily go to, farm some materials, get as much as I can, and then just start work next week and get it done that way. That's always an option. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue work as much as I can on this prison. So yeah. Just fill in all of this as much as I can. So BigBadBam has said that each level of the prison is a different sort of area. So honestly speaking, the point of the matter is even with the second layer being the place where visitors come in and all that, it still has cells on the first floor. So, by that reasoning, it's going to have to still have iron bar windows, because prisoners can break through glass real easily. Like, glass is the most fragile block on the server. You can just punch it and it break real quickly. You don't really even need efficiency to break glass real quickly. It just breaks. Now, if there were windows that didn't lead into any cells, then yeah, I would agree. You would need glass to make that look more presentable. But where the cells are concerned, you need bars, because the windows need to be sturdy enough, especially with how tall they are, so that the prisoners will not escape. And seeing as how this prison is supposed to be the major prison of Sunnystone, there can be no expense spared here. There has to be no cut corners at all. Period. There is nothing that I wouldn't do to keep this secure. So, let's keep going with the Alright. Let's just keep this going. So, okay. I just need to get this all sorted out. And alright. See, sometimes this is what I run into when doing episodes on my own. The reason why I do so in setting the stage is that sometimes mayhem happens, and it gets to the point where especially in Bedrock Edition, you have to copy the world before you begin, and then okay, so this is as much as I can do up here anyway. Anyway, like I was saying, you have to copy the world in order to get back to a previous save. So if something is, say, broken, or corrupted. You would need a up-to-date copy of the world, or else you're going to lose a lot of progress. And coming into this episode, I did not do that. So, I would lose a ton of progress here. So, I need things to go about as right as possible. Ow. Okay. Okay. There we go. And now I can just deal with this guy. Alright. So, I'm gonna check and see how much time I have left. And if enough, I'm gonna go on ahead and move on with the cobblestone walls. Well, like I said before, if time permitted, I would have done some more with the prison. But alas, I didn't have any more time. So I'm just going... In the next episode, I'm going to continue work on the first layer, and if I get that done in time, I will start work on the second layer, which will be the main building itself and the towers that surround it. In the meantime, though, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you all next time. Until then, adios, amigos.